Russia targets Ukrainian airfield with advanced Kinzhal missiles. In the early morning haze, the Kolomaya airfield in western Ukraine braced itself as Russia launched advanced Kinzhal missiles, the Ukrainian Air Force claimed on Friday. This wasn't a mere military installation. It was the very airfield from which young pilots were preparing to depart for F-16 training in the US. One missile was intercepted, but 3 others struck near the airfield. Our youth was targeted, lamented Air Force spokesperson Yuri Ihnat, our young pilots. The Kinzhal, or K-47 missiles, are part of Russia's modernized arsenal, their hypersonic speed making them notoriously difficult to intercept. But Ukraine had stood strong, at least once using a US Patriot defense battery to knock a Kinzhal out of the sky. The Kolomaya airfield had been struck, but Ihnat's words rang with defiance. Russia had failed in its attempt to cripple Ukraine's future. The young pilots, symbols of Ukraine's aspiration to align with the West, would still take to the skies. Repairing the Russian SIG tanker, a voyage to recovery. In the village of Aksai, the Russian SIG tanker rested, wounded but not defeated. Struck by a maritime drone on its way to the Kerch Strait, the vessel had fought against flooding in its engine room. The 11-person crew had battled the waters, and the tanker had survived. The Russian Marine Rescue Service had towed the vessel for repairs, using biosorbents to mend the tanker without polluting the water. Conflicting reports emerged regarding casualties and the tanker's cargo, but the focus was on recovery. The SIG tanker's story was not just a tale of a damaged ship. It was a reflection of a complex conflict where every event could have layers of meaning. But in Aksai, the focus was clear: repairing a vessel that had weathered a storm and would sail again, a battle in the skies. Russian forces destroy Ukrainian drones over Crimea. The night sky over Crimea was a battlefield as Russian forces claimed to have destroyed 20 Ukrainian drones launched toward the peninsula. Air defences took down 14, while electronic warfare equipment suppressed another 6. No casualties, no damage, a battle fought and won in the dark void above. The incident was more than just a military engagement. It was part of a rising pattern of tension in the region, where drones had repeatedly targeted Crimea. Earlier this month, Ukrainian sea drones had attacked a Russian naval base and even hit a massive oil tanker. The destroyed drones were like scattered pieces of a larger puzzle, hints of an ongoing and shadowy conflict. They told a story of technological warfare, of strikes and counterstrikes, of a battle that was as much about demonstrating capability as it was about hitting targets. In these drones' shattered remains lay a message. The struggle over Crimea was far from over, and the skies above were yet another front in a conflict that continued to evolve and escalate.